Hey, I'm gonna do these special products now. It turns out there's a few shortcuts in a sense that we can use when multiplying. Since it is a long process, there are a few things, and we'll try to take advantage of these. Anytime you have a binomial squared, which is the same thing as a plus b times a plus b, so either one of these will always end up being equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so how is this used? Well, it means we can skip this. Okay, we skip it and go right from here to here. So, for example, if you had x plus 5 quantity squared, it would automatically be x squared plus 2 times x times 5, which is a 10x, and then a 25. 5 squared is 25. So this is where the middle term's coming from. It's in our problem, we're taking it's 2 times 5 times x, like that. So you're taking this x and this 5 and doubling it. Okay, so the point is that this shouldn't take you longer than other problems, or than doing it the long way. This is a long way. This should go faster. That's the idea. This is a 9x squared plus, now I gotta take 3 times 5 is 15 and double it, so it'd be a 30x, and then of course another 5 squared, which is 25, and it's done. Okay, let's take another one. Let's go 5x minus 7. Oh, I'm sorry, this was squared up here. I in such a hurry, I forgot to write the squared. Okay, that's squared also. So that means we have a 25x squared, and we're going to have a 49 down here because it's 7 squared. And in the middle, we'll have a minus. Since there's a minus here, it makes this middle term minus. Okay, but it's 5 times 7 is 35, doubled is a 70x, and that's all you have to do. Okay, let's try 4x plus 3y. Let's say you're going to try to expand that. Well, it would be 16x squared. Now you're going to have plus because it's a plus in the middle. You have this times this is 12xy, and you're going to double that, so it's 24xy. And then finally, the last term will be a 3y quantity squared, which makes a 9y squared. And it's finished. Okay, let's do another one here. Let's do 7 minus x squared. Well, that's a 49. 7 squared is 49. You're going to have a minus because there's a minus in the middle. Double 7 times x, so that's 14x. Okay, and you're going to have an x squared on the end. You always have that plus x, plus squared on the end term. Even if this is a minus, it's still plus x squared in this case. Okay, now if you don't like the way that looks, you could say, oh, shouldn't that be standard form? And then you could say, yeah, sure, we can write it that way. X squared minus 14x plus 49, if you like that better. And that is standard form. So that would be optional at that point. It's not critical, but you might notice that some authors or other people write their answer that way instead. Okay, so that's our rule, our shortcut for the a plus b, which, by the way, notice it's the same thing as the alternate form, a minus b squared is just a squared minus 2ab, and then plus that b squared. So it's just a difference of a minus in there to match that. And this one is all pluses. So, all right, so let's continue. We got another special product here. Okay, another special product. This one is used when you see this type of product. Let's say I have x minus 3, and it's being multiplied by an x plus 3. So what's going to happen if I do this the long way? I'll have an x times x, which is x squared. Second, I'll have x times 3, which is 3x. Third, and here I'll have negative 3 times x, which is a negative 3x. And then fourth, I'll have negative 3 times positive 3, which is a minus 9. Okay, or you could say minus 3 squared. Okay, now you'll notice in the middle here, what happens is this thing drops out. So we just get this. Now, you could do more of these same way. For example, if I had, let's say I had 2x minus 5 and times a 2x plus 5. Okay, I'm going to multiply by distributive property. I'll have 4x squared first. Second, I'll have 10x. Third, and here I'll have a minus 10x. Fourth, I have a minus 5 squared, 5 times 5. Well, that's 4x squared minus 25. Notice again, the middle disappears. Why is that happening? Because of this form. The special form that we see here, where you've got alternating sign, negative and positive in that product. That's the only difference. So whenever you have a minus b times an a plus b, you'll always have a squared minus b squared as your product. So that's a nice savings for multiplying. I don't have to do this the long way. So for example, if I have, let's say 10x squared, well, okay, I won't make it an x squared. I'll just keep it an x for now. But 10x minus 7 and 10x plus 7. 10x times 10x, well, that's going to give me my 100x squared. And then I can forget the middle. All I'm going to have is minus 49. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, how about x squared minus 4 and an x squared plus 4? Well, same thing. You're going to square this, which makes it x to the 4th. And you're going to square that, which makes it 16. And you're going to put a minus between it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay. Let's just do one more since these are so much fun. Let's make this 2xy minus 3z. Okay, this will be a good one. And a 2xy plus 3z. Well, normally it would be a big mess, but because these are basically in that form, a minus b, a plus b, all we have to do is square this, which would be a 4x squared y squared, and square this, which would be a 9z squared, and put the minus between them, and it's done. So no mess with that problem. Okay, so those are the two shortcuts that we want to capitalize on. We've got the a plus b squared, which is a squared plus 2ab plus a b squared. Whoops. And then we have the a minus b times a plus b, which is always a squared minus b squared. Okay. All right. So that's all you need to know for that section. Just do a little practicing with those problems.